Papaya. What they really wanna do. Wanna do. Wanna. What the niggas wanna. Wanna. Wanna do. Hey, hey. Wanna do. When you see me in my food. What is going on, babies? How is everybody this evening? Lady P, hey, sugar, how are you, love? I am glad to see you back in the fold, girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And if ain't nobody else glad, girl, I'm glad. You know I loves me some Lady P. But then again, who don't I love? So, welcome, baby. And here go Ms. Lynch. Welcome, Ms. Lynch. How are you?
Hey, Lori, how are you today?
I'm all right, baby. Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets. And I see Stephanie Renee. And yes, I do. And anybody hanging in the bushes, Callie Love, what's going on, my darling? Anybody hanging in the bushes, feel free to hang up there. Onyx Blue, what's going on, love? Feel free to hang up there or come on down here and hang with us. You know, you always welcome over here. Everybody is welcome over here in the cave. You is always welcome. Real mama's baby. Hello. Happy belated birthday again to you and to Lady P. Happy belated birthday again. I hope you all had a blessed day and a whole nother year of blessings for you. Hey, Niecy. I know I saw my Triple L, my other husband up here. Hey, Triple L. What's going on? What is going on? Hi there, Miss Summer Breeze. The breeze is good. The budgetnista. Hello, my darling. Welcome. Y'all come on in, hang out with us for a little while. This is the after and the before the storm because I know more storms is coming. But if it'll make QB smile just a little bit and lift our spirits some, I'm all for it. What do you think, Ms. Lynch? I'm sorry to run my mouth so much.
Oh no, we just here to give QB support and tell him that we love him and we miss him.
Yes, we
So
do. I sent him an email earlier on me and Andrea's behalf, and just letting him know we loves our QB. And if he does want to come live anytime, and he needs a platform, even though mine ain't big, we know that, but it's all right. He can always use it if he wants to. We don't mind a single solitary bit, not at all. Oh, that's right. John Stewart better back on up. I know it. I know that's right. I ain't trying to break up no happy homes. Hey, this beach, what you doing, girl? How are you, baby? Yeah, I saw your videos today, girl. I was at work. You had the keyboard. I mean, the laptop on the side. I'm calling the customers by the wrong name because I'm looking at all y'all stuff. Hey, Miss B, how are you, singing superstar? How you doing? I hope everybody is blessed and well. And to all of the people who may have lost friends, family, in this with this coronavirus, this COVID-19, we are all praying for you and for them and anybody else who is having to deal with it. But we're gonna try to smile some because we gotta stay in this game until we can't stay no more. How's your brother doing, Andrea, baby?
my brother is doing okay, and thanks for everybody and their support and all the well wishes. I
Absolutely.
really appreciate everybody. Every time I go in the chat, everybody's asking how my brother Will is doing, and I appreciate everybody thinking about him and things. I really
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that.
One thing I can say about this YouTube beef sector, we family. We don't like each other all the damn time, but we family too. Hey,
Mm.
Punitive. And I'll even go ahead and call Tracy family because she like that auntie you don't want to let nobody know is related to you. But we family. We is family, and you all are welcome to come up if you want to. We kind of dedicating this to QB tonight. And Miss B, we
Yes.
love you too, boo boo. We are dedicating to QB, and if he can stop by, which I know he busy, we definitely want to know, what we can do to help him out because I feel like it just won't JC that did this. I don't think so. I believe that really it had to be a concerted effort by many more people than James Caldwell. I think he just led the charge. Now I don't know, and I don't know that man, but I feel like he kind of led the charge, and his peeps let they peeps, and then you know what I'm saying? Because he's dragged everybody, and all right, baby girl, real mamas, you have a good one. All right, baby. And you right, Summer Breeze. It was him and his minions, and his minions probably said something to other content creators who QB may have said something about, and anytime we always worry about everybody who's got this whole situation going on, and I just hate it. And Bree might have been, I ain't gonna call Bree out on it because we don't know, but I believe she did. But Stephanie, I hope your daughter gets well soon. If we can ever do anything for you, let us know, because we a family. We
Yeah,
family.
and shout out to Stephanie Renee because every time I see her, I ask her how her daughter is. Her daughter is on the front line working in the
uh,
hospital. We gotta appreciate them people working in the hospital who are on the front line. And
that's
so
true.
shout out to her mama who praying for her every day.
Yes, yes. She is doing something that is so amazing that a lot of people will be like, I ain't going out there and mess with them folks. We not doing it. And some reads you right. When did it resort to this bullshit? But you know what? This beach got a good damn question. How is QB gone and the tree dog still here?
Thank you. That's what I said. She don't die. She don't done
Thank
more. And
you,
QB
little baby. Love you, girl.
and it's like, man, QB's not here. It ain't
But
fun,
she's here. How does that happen?
man.
Okay. And the stuff that she said and done is far worse than anything QB has done. So how is that?
We ain't went over there and flagged her. We ain't we let her say what she want to say. We ain't stopping her bag.
So if everybody got together and did a concerted effort, do they know they call that swatting or something? And you right, the beach, something is not right. Miss V is absolutely right. And the views of you. Oh, I you know what? I like viewers of you. I know that you don't get along with everybody, but I like a viewers of you because she just cracks me up.
I believe that I went to go watch that. The video has been taken down.
Oh,
It's not
I'm glad
there.
that I caught it. Look, I got it. Yes,
Oh,
I do got it. I got it.
okay, okay. So I wanted to see it because I tried to go watch it.
Oh, I got it. And Stephanie, how this man get in his feelings? And he always was talking about somebody. How that happen? How you in your feelings, but you was supposed to, you done raise your peeps to do that. You right. There's been countless petitions against Tree Dog. Damn, if we call the F for the B and the I, get we done did everything but go out there and slit her tires. How is this?
Yeah. It's not fair. It's not fair. And all
No,
his all I mean, I understand one channel, all three of his channels are gone.
that don't make no sense. None whatsoever. Triple L, we getting the plane ticket. We going to do this. Okay, we ain't doing no tires. We don't do that.
It's ridiculous. All three.
Oh, you right. But you know what? Like Triple was saying, there's ways around things. But you know, how is it nobody flagged her? I flag her every time I check out one of her videos. Oh, yes, I do. As soon as she says something about somebody, oh, I flag. Yo, yes, I do. But I think everybody, but I don't even understand though. I don't get it. How is JC so powerful? How is that? My goodness. Oh Lord. They said Fi snorting, but this old head admitted last week that she does it. Oh Lord. They swept that under the rug. Let me tell you something. Right about now with this Rona, I wouldn't be surprised who's snorting. I'm thinking about, oh, wait a minute. What should I? No, no, I'm right about now. Everybody's on edge. And you right, Stephanie. Not enough people flag her. But I don't understand how. I don't. When we watch her dock somebody, when we watch her call and impersonate somebody, how is that? That they don't, that don't even make no sense. I don't understand. And like she said, countless and countless petitions and everything else. Ain't nobody had no petition on QB. So how that happened? I
And
don't
now
understand.
and now all three of his channels gone. Like the first channel was 3 months. And so now what we gonna do for Messy Fridays? What we
We
gonna
gonna have to
do?
beat them. Look, we gonna have to beat them mess our damn self. Hey, Diva D, how are you, baby girl? I hope
Shoot.
you're doing well. We gonna have to beat them messy. What are we gonna do? I mean, if QB is not gonna come back, I want him to let us know because look, some of y'all gonna have to take some of these segments because I know he gonna still want these segments to go on, and maybe he can come on with one of us who's doing a segment. So, I hope he be back. God knows I do. And you right, some underhanded. What you know what though? I want to know, has he even said what he's done or anything like that? Because I kind of feel like he would be over there, kind of crowing and being all happy about QV being gone and him being, the reason is what I'm thinking. So I'd love to know who he got, what kind of pull he got. And if he got that much pull, why the hell you ain't pulled the wig off a tree? How you ain't do that? I mean, come on. Diva, I hope he comes back too because I love me some QB. I ain't like the way he was sounding on fire today. And I was telling me, it's been nice. I'm like, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Okay. Oh, he bragged about flagging. But how many people? I don't get it. What the hell? He must be, he knows something we don't know. A separate way or something. I don't watch him neither. I don't watch James Caldwell because I didn't like the way he was doing Fi and him and Fi going back and forth. It's one thing to go back and forth and argue, but once you start putting the children in it, that's
Just off
unnecessary.
kids are off limits, period. I unsubscribe. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's true. I agree. They should be off limits. But
Off
what
limits.
can we do for QB? I mean, I want to do something special for him. I don't know what I can do over here in Virginia, but I definitely want him to know that we care about him and we care about the fact that this happened and we don't damn it like it. I don't understand. I'm like, who do we write? Can we get in touch with Google themselves and say, what the fuck is you doing? What?
I think it's ridiculous to flagging people channels. I mean,
Right.
I thought it's the beef sector. I thought it's the roast and gag. I mean, what's going on now? Did we forget about that?
It's a roast and gag until you get upset. And Summer Breeze is right. Now, all of a sudden, the janitors, minions think striking and flagging folks' channel is cool. It ain't cool. I mean, really, I can see if somebody is, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it because roasting and gagging on somebody, that's a given. But when you get down to the point where you are bringing in the kids, we need a list of what cannot be, damn it, mentioned. What's up, Chicago 312? I hope he hit him too. God knows I hope he did because all that daggone work. Tanari, hey baby. And you said if there's too much here, I won't stay long. No, what you mean too? No, ain't no drama going on here tonight, baby.
There's no
No.
drama. No drama, Tanari. There's no drama
Right,
tonight.
right. No drama tonight, baby girl. No, ma'am. We are up here for QB because we all adore QB. QB is one of the realest, sweetest people that we know but don't know. I hope he is appealing. I really hope he is. And Triple L said that Andrew Caldwell knows a YouTube person. He had the Usher board taken down. I wouldn't be surprised at all because Andrew Caldwell, he seemed like one of the most petty folk in the world.
But it becomes like you flagging and flagging and flagging. Come on now. I mean, it's roasting the gag. Flagging for what? What you flagging for? Anybody flagging you?
I thought that you could only flag a person once, and that if you did it more than once, or not just a person but a video, and if you did it more than once, they would check your stuff out. But are people literally doing like 12, 10, 15 flags on the same video each? That's just some Jim Jones stuff. Is y'all really going to sit there and do that because another content creator told you to do that? Hello, Channel 85 Davis. How are you, my dear?
Well, nobody's sitting around flagging people videos either. It's like you said it. Oh, well, go on with it.
I mean, goodness. Yeah, anybody can. I mean, not that I'm that important, but if you roast me, it is what it is. Who cares? And he had his people flag, but the thing is, my question is, do you flag like once on a person or once on a video, or because sorry, flagging more? What do you say, man?
Miss Beach is backstage.
Oh, Miss Beach, girl, I am so sorry. You know Laura is blind as two dogs with bad eyes. Hey, sexy.
Hey, ladies.
How are you, gorgeous?
Girl, I am good. I'm good. Everybody's well. That's good to hear.
Yes, stay blessed, baby. Girl, out here.
No, I was listening, and I'm just like, well, first of all, on the flags, like, okay, so I was doing my online dance party. Like 2 weeks ago. And it take a couple for the flag for the shut down in the middle of your or whatever. I was false flag. And right at the bottom it says once the video goes down, it says you've been flagged, and it said for inappropriate content. I already knew it. It's a whole lot. How is inappropriate? We're online and we're dancing and everybody's got clothes on. So right there's a link that says you can appeal this. I clicked the link and I said there's nothing inappropriate in this video.
Right.
It's like a one sentence. My video was back up in 10 minutes. They look at it immediately. So I don't know how many people. It's kind of, I guess you got to like gang stalk and hit flag a bunch of times to get a video to shut down immediately in the live. So that does take a group of effort from a big number of people. But right immediately, you can put your video will come back up if YouTube finds that ain't nothing going on here. What are they talking about? So that's a false flag, which also, by the way, if you're out here false flagging, you yourself will get in trouble because they do keep a record of the same people keep flagging and there's nothing going on here. So that in itself will work itself out. Now on those strikes, I don't know what could have happened. I mean,
I didn't see him do anything more than anybody else. Nothing.
Right, but see, that's the thing. That's what I was asking the other day. It's tricky. I'm like, wait a minute, people been doing the same, streaming each other's stuff for a while, using people images, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't allow it. I've told people from the jump, if you use, I'm gonna strike you because I don't use anybody else's content. So just don't use mine. If you want to play that game, that's on you. But I will strike you. But everybody's known that. I haven't, you know what I'm saying? Just because
Right.
I have other stuff and I have other franchising and I'm a whole brand, and I can't. You don't get to use you don't get to use my content because
Right.
I actually, this is a company, and you're not gonna mess up Pretty Gangster Productions because you got me out. You can't use it. You just
Right.
can't use it. But
Right.
other than
Right.
that, everybody else was, they stream stuff, show pictures and whatever. So I'm not sure
Exactly.
how
Exactly.
he's done.
Exactly.
He hasn't done any more than anybody else, and I don't get that part. So I don't know how they took him down. Only QB, like he's got his flags. He knows what, I mean, the strikes tell him that's whether or
Yeah.
not he wants to actually share that with anybody.
Yeah.
He can read it. But if they took all his channels
Well, you see, Summer
permanently,
Bree said that she thinks that, well, the janitor copyrighted his name and he started flagging QB right after the fact, but he was going down through all of QB's videos and flagging each one. That's what Summer Bree said.
she
And
mean flag or strike, because a flag don't take your video down. Like a strike, you only get 3 copyright strikes in your video. Your channel's gone. So
oh,
she means strike. Yeah, you get 3. That's all you get is 3 strikes. That's why I
But
don't even.
remember,
oh, that's
Miss,
right, the copyright strike. So
So
he
the flag
probably
wouldn't
did
have took him
that.
down. So if he had anything said, image of James or whoever, you, me, anybody, and if
Gee,
somebody, because this is what, and I ain't gonna call her out, but a particular old acquaintance of mine,
right.
what she would do is she let you keep putting her stuff up there, her content, her face. She wouldn't say nothing. She wait till you get to 999 subs. Then she would come through and strike, strike, strike. You lose your whole channel. And I was
No.
like,
are you
girl, you
serious?
ruthless. Yeah. Oh, well, but they had like 20 videos of her. And I was kind of like, I was wondering, I mean, she just let it build up so that she could just do
Mm.
3 at a time and wipe you out. I was like, I don't have that type of patience. I look over
Yeah,
there and I'm like, oh,
okay.
no, ma'am. I don't have that
Mm.
patience.
Gosh. And
But
you can't ask the
so
person to
all
take
he had to do, if all he had to do was wait anybody, that's not so much as James. It could have been, I
right.
don't know who, he could have had anybody. I don't know,
Well,
but all it
he
takes
had
is,
quite a few people in there that do not like him, and he's had their pictures up. And
yeah,
mm,
all it takes is people like that quick, because it's only 3 strikes per channel takes a video down. So
yeah,
any picture, any thumbnail that somebody else's, even if he screenshotted it off their video and put it on his, that's an immediate
right.
copyright strike. So if
Well,
you think
remember,
about it, wouldn't take long to strike, 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 bam, you gone. And by that time, either if he hasn't been banned from here from YouTube, he can come back, I would think, or if they gave him a night. I don't know.
I
Who
hope so.
got banned? I haven't. Let me see who's gotten banned. I don't know what it takes to get completely banned. I don't know
Right.
anybody who's gotten banned yet from
Yeah.
remember,
Google.
remember, he had that 90-day strike already. So
Now, if he got banned before the 90-day was over, I mean, if he got struck again before the 90, it's a possibility he could be banned. I hope not. If they banned him, he can't come on at all. They banned him through
Oh,
Google, and Google won't let him have no account open up again. And I hope that's
yeah,
not true,
I
because I
did
wouldn't wish.
that.
Yeah, I wouldn't, even if he tried to go, and they do it so broad. Let's say you tried to go to your neighbor's house. They pretty much, you're gonna really be banned through Google. You try to.
Dang. So even
Dang.
a separate VPN, and so but Summer Reed said that all of his channels were under the same IP address, and so that's why all of his channels went down at the
Can y'all
same
hear
time.
me?
So if he
Oh,
had a
okay.
separate VPN and had
I'm gonna
2
have to
of them
come
up
out and come
there,
back in.
yeah, he probably would have been fine.
Mm.
If he had
Well,
if he had a separate VPN and had 2 of his channels going through that, then they wouldn't have been able to catch 2 of them. That's just, you know what? I ain't
listen,
seen nothing like that's just. I thought this was the roasting gag, Mr. Colwell. Mr. Colwell, I don't know you, sir, like that, but I thought this was the roasting gag section or sector. What happened, Mr. Colwell? Mr. Colwell, I don't know you, but I really, really want to know, if you wouldn't mind. Can you tell me, please, if this is the roast and gag sector, sir? why are you, striking because of somebody roasting and gagging you? That really looks like you're just very sour, And I think everybody in this sector it can be. Hello, Shay Love. How are you, baby? Everybody in this sector, you can be roasted and gagged, which is what I thought.
But I
So
think it's changed now. They know that the old school way people did it, because
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
everybody had everybody content up and say people now it didn't got to where they just gonna. I mean, it's not like it
you
used to
have a
be. It's
special
changed.
guest, people, a special guest. Sir King, live on his floor. Hello, darling.
Hello, I'm out here to take over your platform.
Oh, we ain't worried about you. How you doing, Sir King? What you got to contribute, dog, baby?
Oh no, this beach was better with saying something. I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt.
Sexy, go ahead and say what you were
Oh no,
saying. I'm sorry,
I
love.
got y'all know when the phone ring when we be on stream, y'all, they
Yes.
mess up your whole. They need to fix that. It
Yes.
messed up your whole body. They need to fix that.
Yes,
Okay,
they do.
that's so
Hey, I
annoying.
dropped it, Lady
Oh,
P.
that was the last thing I was saying was just I hope he did not get banned, because that's like being banned from Google is like you can't even have a Gmail account, like a basic email. So I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
No.
I don't know how that if he was on a 90-day, y'all, and then something happened, so that would have to be strategic then. If
Right.
somebody knew how to figure out how to let's they knew he had so much content they were going to flag, you'd have to strategically be like, let me do this will put him on 90-day, don't tell them, then come back and do this, and then that will get them banned. Like, you see what I'm saying? So y'all
Yeah.
got to be, my best advice to you all, to anybody, I know how people used to do it. Maybe some people could get away with stuff, certain other people can't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would play with it, because it's a new day, and
It's a
to
new day. It's a new
clearly,
day.
Yeah.
Shoot.
yeah, and you hate
Absolutely.
to see anybody have to take a blow for other people to see. But why can others get away and others don't? I can't
Yeah.
answer that.
I don't get
But
it. Welcome, Lady P. Welcome,
Welcome,
Sir
Lady P.
King.
Hey y'all,
Hey,
I
sugar.
Hey.
want to say this.
Uh-oh. Your mic is going out, some boo.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
I
you
can
though.
hear you now.
Okay, I roast a guy sector, and if you can't roast a guy, what you in this sector? Because
You
you've
right.
been in this sector for years. You came for be first.
Hold on, you
You
got an issue with me?
Oh,
you did everything that you had to do to try to bring him down, and then when he came back for you, you couldn't stand it.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she talking to?
you talking about JC, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about James Caldwell. I'm not talking about you, Mr. Sir.
Oh, okay.
King. I'm talking about Caldwell
Uh-huh.
because it don't make no sense. And I know there's not that many people on YouTube that hate QB.
Mm-hmm.
QB is very loved in this sector.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
he
And
is.
it's crazy as hell. That what made me come back.
Mm-hmm.
When I realized QB didn't have no
Oh, you lost your sound, baby.
Lady P.
Try going out and coming back in, baby girl.
I wonder if her phone rang. Y'all know how it be,
Yeah.
child.
Yes, Sir King.
Yes.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I just feel like I don't know. I just feel bad, man, because people are just taking out people's channels just for revenge. It's like we
Yeah,
have to have a
Mm-hmm.
code of ethics,
that's true.
Everybody's using everybody's picture, talking about everybody's mama, but then they do the pettiest thing and they're going to go run to the authorities, which is
And they do the
YouTube,
same
to
thing.
copyright.
They
Yeah,
doing the
Mm-hmm.
and
same thing.
yeah, it's just messed up, man. It's just
It
like,
is, and I can understand when it's roasting and gagging. Now, if I wanted to use somebody's, some of their stuff, I ask before I do it. I don't just pick it up.
So
Except for
Miss
Cheetos.
Miss
And
Beach,
you got to keep in mind, Lori, enemies change. So see, say you say beach, can I use this
yeah,
over here? And I
I was
say,
just gonna ask
okay,
you
Right.
that.
girl, And then next week I'm mad at you and then I strike you. You can't be able to prove that I gave you. See what I'm saying? I wouldn't even trust that. I wouldn't trust if they said, yeah, I let you have permission. If they give it to you in writing and a fax, an email, a notarized statement, because they could still come back and strike you. What's the proof that you had permission? You see what I mean? You only got one. You only got 3. You do all this work, Lori, and somebody come through, strike. It's gone. It's not worth it to me. That's why I don't play with it. I listen to you all, but I'm not stealing your picture, your thumbnail. I'm not even streaming you. I am not doing it because it's too much work I done did to just for 3 strikes.
Hey, Jada, what's going on? So what we do instead, if we're gonna talk about somebody, we can do like Triple Red do, and he just make up a whole nother damn picture. It just seems much easier.
That's what you should do. And even with names in the title, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I came on YouTube knowing better. I already knew the game when I came on. Coming from the entertainment side, I don't even put people's name in my title. See, names in the titles mess you up. You can't, it's gonna mess you up. It's like people can say get you for harassment and cyberbullying. It used to be with that you could and nobody cared, but if my name keep being in your title, I can get you for harassment and cyberbullying. So yes, make up a name for them. I make up names for people like code names or something.
Oh yeah,
because those names and those titles. That's why a lot of people probably haven't noticed, but they've gone back and actually changed their title name. They've gone back and changed because they catching on. I don't know why they're not telling I don't know why the older heads aren't telling the news. Hey, y'all, in that description, so if you put their name, don't put their whole YouTube name, or you can't put their name in picture because that new law, it is effective in getting a channel strikes and stuff down. It is. If somebody wants to strike, it doesn't take much at all. It used to take like 3 days for them to review a copyright strike and get back. If I have to strike within 30 minutes, I've had a video taken down, but they were maliciously using my content, So it is quick. It can happen just that quick. So man, I wouldn't wish that for any of you all. You guys just use code names, use a code picture or whatever it is, but, and you don't have to be a content creator to strike. That's another thing. And I'm not gonna, you don't have to be a content creator. If I have a girlfriend and she look over there and see her face on a page, she as a subs can strike you. You guys got to subscriber can strike you. Yes, a subscriber can copyright strike you. We even have receipts of that where a subscriber didn't appreciate her face being up on somebody's page without her permission.
Bayless gave me a copyright strike when I put that bone carrier video up of the stuff VS had done. And I didn't even know who Sirius Bayless was until I looked and found out that she was one of TSCC.
Cynthia, okay, so you were using some of their stuff and she struck it.
Had a whole video up of VS and in case you forgot who VS was.
I wish I would have told you to take that down. And even if don't private it, if y'all private it, they could still strike it with your URL. Just delete it. If you know you got something up, don't try to run and put it on private because you can still get your video struck on private. Just delete it. It is not worth it. You only got 3, y'all, and it's really too much work for everybody to lose. That's all I was going to say. That's too much work.
Thank you for the information because we really didn't know all that. We didn't know a subscriber can be
a subscriber. Yes, just as a subscriber, you do not have to be a content creator. I'm not putting thoughts in folks' heads, but I'm just thinking of something like randomly a sub. They don't have to have a page. Just a subscriber. Anybody look over there on your panel, and they're all up on your stuff. They can strike you. And we actually, nobody don't tell me that can't be done because we have a receipt of it being done. They have a right to strike. And that's a strike right there from a subscriber.
Right. But that person needs to have a copyright though, right?
And
it's a copyright. You can't use their image or likeness or voice without their permission. A sub has a right to strike you. You don't have to be a content creator to strike. A subscriber can strike you too. So you see it, no telling. It wouldn't have taken a lot if you between subs, Gronal subs over there, or James might not have had to lift a finger. It could have been, I don't know. I really don't know who. I don't like putting the blame anywhere when I don't know, but I'm just saying it's not that hard to strike someone. If there's anything, your image, picture. If your pinky toe up there and they say, that's my pinky toe. I didn't tell Lori to put my pinky toe on her page. I could strike you for using my toe in likeness or image.
My
That's
toe.
simple.
They want to use my toe. They can if they want to.
Well, that's what you say. But someone else may
say.
be like, right. Someone else may be like, they zoomed in on their feet and posted, and they strike you for posting their feet. That's how what I'm trying to tell you. It's like a warning on the sly.
Right.
They will strike you for
I'm
you to.
very visual. So once you say something, it just pops in my head like that.
Right. Any likeness, any image, their head, any clown. That don't work, y'all. Trying to jazz it up, distorting voices, and putting them stupid clown faces on. That doesn't work. It's still that person's content. You've actually now manipulated it and distorted it. None of it works. You're still going to get the strike. So bottom line, I wouldn't play with it. And hopefully, you know, I don't know. I just don't. To be banned, that took a lot of. Somebody came through with the boom, boom, boom. That's all I could see.
No, I don't see James going back 3 weeks looking for something or holding on to something.
Oh, he could go back months. Yeah, how many videos did QB have? But you gotta, that's what I'm saying. And see if he ever privated stuff and they kept a link. Man, a person can, I saw somebody strike something that was like 6-8 months. Oh, there's no time frame. See, if I like I can go back. If I went 2 years back and decided I feel like striking Lord today. Some you posted 2 years ago. You see how petty that could go? I could
I mean, there need to be a damn time limit. Then.
Like, there need to be a time limit.
No, that's why you shouldn't play with it.
Should have been out of here because she got more videos with more names and more this and more that, and her playing and streaming stuff too. What in the hell?
No one must be striking her. Then I don't know. They can't be. I'm telling you, they're not. They cannot be. I don't know why they wouldn't. I've never seen. But. Yeah, I thought it was an agreement with some of them. They just let each other play each other's stuff and stream, and they don't strike. Maybe that's what I was assuming.
And Lady P just said, "Can't QB strike his videos for harassment?" Because the show seems like it, and as much as he's talking about,
does he ever say QB or what is he calling him?
He calls him Queen Bush.
That's what I'm saying. He got to prove. How is that talking about you? Your name is not Queen Bush. You see what I'm saying? Okay. See, some people real slick, and I'm gonna tell you because I've done it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a whole nickname. I'm gonna give you. You can't tell me that's your name. You can't tell me. You see what I mean? If you come using that person's name, how many times you use it to get it to count against harassment and bullying, that's what I'm saying. So you have to actually change your name up because he can't prove that James is talking about him by saying Queen Bush. That's not his name. His name is QB. How you gonna prove that? So that wouldn't have even worked. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I have to start trying to switch up how you do it. So I just wish everybody a good evening. You all be careful.
Thank you for coming and be on the panel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and trust each subs, y'all. They'll be a friend today, and they'll hate you tomorrow. Don't get struck down because you thought a sub was cool with you, and they let you upload something, and they turn around and they strike your behind.
Yes. Jay Nisi said that she said that he made a video and said he was going to take him down. Take Tracy down if you're going to go through all that drama. Lord, and y'all, let's be cool in the chat. Let's not tonight. We trying to be and and get some information out here about this copyright stuff. So let's be cool in the chat, guys. Hey, Life with Jamila. Absolutely. A pic of Ann. Oh, hey, look, Ann. You know it's gonna take me forever. And his thumbnail from 3 days ago. Got to go to his community walk. Man, that's just ridiculous, child. Oh my God. It is all something. Always. But Beach, thank you, baby.
Thank you so much, Beach, and thank you for the information.
I'll be down there in the chat, you all, and you all be safe, everybody.
You too.
We love you, sugar.
All right, take care.
Sir King, what do you think? Because I know you done seen a lot of this stuff play out and go around, and what do you think?
I don't think it's good, and I just think that it's diluting this sector. At the end of the day, we're all attached to one another. So him eliminating QB then gives him content to talk about what? About what?
Right.
Is it, you know what I mean? Like in
Right.
a way, QB was adding to his views, whether you
That's
like
true.
it or not.
Oh yeah.
So now that you eliminated him, what else are you going to talk about to keep your audience?
Exactly. Because once
Um,
you've done it, what now?
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't like the cannibalism and
Right. That
everybody.
is exactly what it is. Cannibalism.
But for
Exactly.
what though? For what? I mean, it's not like we can see the humiliation process. All we
True.
know that his channel is gone. That's it.
Yes.
And then what? That means you won't get no more views concerning him. And then
Now
what?
now you have to go and talk about somebody else. So
Exactly. And what if everybody y'all gonna start getting people's channels taken down, Mr. Cornwell, can you please do everybody a favor and do Tracy? Because I mean, really.
but
I
see,
mean,
the thing is,
I just
you
think
don't give Tracy credit though. Tracy knows the rules. Somehow, some way, she's figured out. Because believe it or not, Jason and Chopper have bragged about trying to take her channels down, but still, she's still right standing. So she knows the rules, and she says it that I've read the rules, and you can't do it. And sometimes you'll see a video disappear, but
Right.
it'll pop back up. So she knows something.
well to me, I feel like this is a censorship, and we got a First Amendment that say how we feel about something. So you trying to quiet QB because that's what I feel like you doing. You quieting him. You trying to keep him quiet.
But even quieting him, can somebody do this stuff to damn Tracy? I mean, and she does know something, or she does. But what about the time that she over there in the dark on that other channel going completely loony?
And spread lies about people's
Okay.
status.
Hi, Aisha. How are you, my dog? My love, how's everything going? Yeah, I mean, in the lies she tells. But wait, Sir King, this woman is literally doxing people, showing their information on her platform. How is that? What rule? That is not a rule that YouTube got that says, okay, as long as you show it for 2 seconds, that chick
But
is out of control.
yeah, but YouTube sees that as a privacy issue, not as a bullying and harassment issue.
Okay.
Mm.
That's you know what? That's a damn shame to go through, and that is so, pick clean and so separated, because the stuff that she does, I don't know. And look, now Aisha says, is anyone sure that JC was the person that did this? If it
That's
was,
what I'm trying to tell people. It
yeah,
probably wasn't James Caldwell. It was
or it
probably
wasn't him
somebody in the
completely.
background.
I'm with Summer on that one. I think it is him and his minions. I mean, if he's 1,000 people in his chat, he says something about, my name is copyrighted, I'm going to strike him. Then you got 1,000 people potentially that can do the same thing.
I could have sworn he had a lie to say he did strike the boy. I could have sworn he said he did it on
Well,
live.
yeah, that's what Jay said. Jay Nisi just said that.
I
Jay
know,
had
but you guys aren't understanding. You guys aren't understanding. Yes, his entity himself struck it. But I'm
okay,
saying the people who did the legwork
right.
to research, get the timestamp
On
and
his
do all that, that probably wasn't James.
right.
That was
That,
somebody else in the background bringing that to him and told him how to do it, and he did it.
well, God, somebody do this for the rest of us? I mean, come on. How is this happening? Hey, Queen Lady T, how is this happening? I mean, geez.
And Stephanie said QB showed the email. The
Yeah, he
email
did
from
show
him.
the email. I meant to say that. He did show the email, but that was one video or one case, one strike.
No,
So,
I believe James did it, but
yeah,
I
but he
just
had
believe
people bringing them the info.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Oh Lord, Queen Lady T, you didn't know, baby? All of QB's channels except for his music channel are
Are
gone.
gone.
just gone.
And that was kind of grimy what Flybae did to him, though. She called him and said, "Are your channels gone?" I'm like, "Damn, you did that to
Wait a
him."
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's up first, Sir King? She was concerned. Like we all are
Well,
concerned.
she had to. I mean, to
Because
put it out there,
I
she
called
Nah,
received
Lori.
the ask.
No, I called Lori this morning and said, Lori, I don't see QB's channel. I called a friend of mine. I don't see QB's
no,
channel.
but no. I'm sorry, Andrea. You don't do that to your friend on a spot on a live broadcast.
Wait,
He
he
didn't want to admit that.
knew she was going to call.
Yeah, he
Set up
knew.
from the
She
beginning.
said, QB's gonna call. I'm gonna call QB. So they already had that set up. They're good friends. There's no hate. There's no animosity. No, she wasn't trying to set him up or anything like that. And we're not gonna
That's
put it out
true.
there, Sir King. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're
That's
No,
not
but
gonna
I'm
do.
just saying. She was like,
straight from the hip.
Are your channels? Did you hide your channels, or are your channels gone?" And he hesitated.
Because
I'm
he
not
probably
putting.
didn't want to say exactly what the hell was going on, but they had already had the.
Talk.
At least they knew that she was going to call, whether they had the conversation or not.
But
He
you
did know
don't
that she was
do
going to call.
that. You don't do that. You just go with the flow. Okay, your channels are gone. But you don't say that. Did you put your channels back? Did you hide your channels?
Well, that's why when I called Lori this morning, I said, Lori, QB channels are gone. I can't find them. So I was concerned when I woke up this morning looking for his channel. So
Thank you, straight from the hips.
so
Straight
we
from the hips said that he bragged about it. It was JC and QB knows it. Also, the person whose image was being used has to file the copyright strike. So yeah, no one else can do it. So whoever he's had on his image, even but he hasn't had a lot of thumbnails with their pictures on it. Usually he makes them something else. But even then, even then. But yeah, QB knew she was going to call.
But at
Maybe
Diva D, if you listen to that, that man hesitated as if he did not want to answer that. He was shocked by the question, but didn't want to answer the question.
I
It
think
wasn't like he was like, okay, yeah, they got
I
taken.
think you put too much in it, honey. I think you put too much in it.
You have to you could tell so much by analyzing
he's supposed to be grown.
like voices and how people react in body language.
Well, yeah, I think he wanted to give enough information, but not too much information. So I can see him trying to, make sure he goes on the right path that he wanted to. So I can kind of see that, but I do believe that he knew she was going to call. Maybe not exactly everything that she was going to say or ask, but this is probably something he didn't expect to happen all at once. And so he's still kind of flushed about it or whatever. And Shay said, to be fair, JC warned him over and over to leave home. I mean, to leave home. He didn't listen. Now his channels are gone. Wait. You gone, Lady P, baby? Girl, feel better, baby. Feel better, honey. And I can't wait for Saturday. So you feel
Yes, me
better.
too, Lady P. I can't feel better. I can't wait to Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And Shay, oh, you said to leave him alone. Girl, I thought you said to leave home. I was like, what? But you know what? How many folks up here are fussing and fighting and everything and say, you better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. You gonna leave me alone. I mean, Tracy say that about Fire every time Fire drops something about her. Shay, there ain't no problem, girl. I love to read it when it's a word spell check thing. But yeah, and a lot of folks striking the beef sector, but no, they don't, Tanari. A lot of folks
Don't. They don't do it because they think it's petty.
Yeah, and they realize we're beefing. And hell, they may talk about you the next week and show you in a big old bra.
They think it's petty. That's the point. They think
That's
it's petty.
true. And James Caldwell, but Shay, to be fair, James Caldwell be messing with everybody too, though. I mean, he go in. He goes in too. And I don't know who's striking him or anything, but of course it's none of my business. But I mean, there's a lot everybody goes in on everybody. You know what I
It's
mean?
just sad. It's just sad. That's all. There's a lot of time and hard work, I'm sure, dedicated to building a channel.
And I can see striking somebody once. I can see flagging them. But to take the whole channel down, that's
and
just
stop
kind of deep.
and stop somebody's bag. Ain't nobody stopping his bag. I'm just saying. To
That's
stop, to,
true.
to stop somebody's bag. I mean, he worked so hard. All three channels are gone. He worked hard to get them channels back up. Remember when he got that first strike? When we had that
Yeah.
first strike, and he worked hard to get them channels back up to get them where they is.
That's true, but now, like Shay said, true that. But JC, just like Tree Dog, knows how to play the game well, and that you right about that. To be honest, you are absolutely right about that. Knows how to play the game, and I get that, you know. And you got to be skilled to play this game. If you're gonna start roasting and doing everything,
Hey
and
BK,
yeah, you
I
got
love
to know how.
BK.
And Fi does too. Hey, Black Bride of Chucky, what's up, BBK
Okay,
baby? How are
so
you, love? Um,
I'm gonna say all I'm saying. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and fight fair. If you want people, I'm just saying that's not fair.
Now
That's
that
not
is
being fair.
fair to some people. Kimberly, what's up, baby? What is up? But yes, you better fight fair. But then again, what's fair? You know what I'm saying? What is fair? Is it okay the flag but not the stripe? Is it okay if I talk about you but I don't talk about your sister? Is it okay? You know what I'm saying? What are these damn rules that we're trying to put in place so that everybody isn't, going? And I used to ask the same question: what is fighting fair? What is it? Is it that I'm gonna I can't even strike Sir Kid. I can flag him, I guess, but I can't. So is it okay for me to be mad at Sir Kid and I'm gonna fight back? So I'm gonna just flag him for saying my name in the video.
But you know, a lot of
Mad
content
at Sir Kid
creators,
and I'm gonna fight back. So I'm gonna just
but a lot of content creators, you know, there's respect amongst all of them, and they'll notify you. They'll say, "Hey, man, take that down. I don't approve of you putting that up." Rather than secretly navigating behind the scenes, going 6 months later to strike your video.
I get you on that one, and I definitely. And Aisha said, now she got a point. What would you have done if thousands of people are calling you a pedophile? And they did that. Hey, Karen, baby. And they did that to she did that to Sean Bradley too.
Yeah, look at Sean Bradley. He was called John Gacy, and that was not even true. I
But
know.
no, it's definitely not
I
true.
but the thing is, let me tell you something. When I heard people was calling him, I had to call my girlfriend who's much older than me. She the one who told me who John Gacy was. And after I read who John Gacy was, I was like, oh
Yeah,
my God, that's just wrong to do to somebody.
right. Now,
So I'm just saying, I'm just saying
yeah, I mean Sean Bradley
I
had
feel
to
like
deal with it. Maybe he strike anybody? We don't know. I would have struck some people. Absolutely. And Autumn says that QB should have just dragged on his backup channel like Tracy do. Tracy go in on that little black screen.
Yeah, QB didn't use the best logic, and you know he sacrificed the wrong thing to get back at Caldwell for what?
Well,
And now look,
he gets upset, and QB is passionate. He is like passionate. And when I saw him playing, I was like, oh yeah, now I see where that passion comes from. He is really.
yeah, but look what his passion cost him though.
You're
You get
right.
what I'm
That
saying?
cost them. It did. But I am hoping that, we can find a way. I'm hoping that Google will, relent or something because this is just wild. It's too much. It is too much. And you're right. I wouldn't want to be called a pedophile by thousands of people. I know Sean Bradley didn't. Nobody would want to be called that. I get that. But I just think we all need to, have some kind of rules of damn engagement or something because it's just gone crazy
But
around.
look at it though, is the whole community has, regardless of who you're rooting for, the whole community has been hurt because he was an artistic person. He added commentary. He, you know, gave whatever side you're on some joy. Now that's been taken
mm-hmm.
away. You know, it just
and that
is nothing was
and
gained.
now Yeah, nothing is game. It's a lot to me. It's a loss to the B sector because we love Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We had something to look forward to in the morning. Now we don't have nothing to look forward to. The YouTube streets are dry in the morning.
Well, you're right. You're right. But now, straight from the hip said that Sean did more than strike his channel. He went to court, and I get that. That was because it was yeah, he took BS to court or tried to. Did it even was it successful? But you're
No,
right.
No, it wasn't
no,
successful.
no, it wasn't successful. Because remember he said like it wasn't successful. He dropped it.
Right, right. Hey, Lavender Spirit, how are you, my dear? How are you, my brother-in-law
But
here? What's
but
up,
but
Mr.
this,
Stephanie?
but the whole time they had a campaign against the man. So I'm just saying that maybe it was just wrong. So I'm just saying it's just
But it
wrong.
ain't
And now
nobody innocent though. It's a whole bunch of hypocrisy. Yeah, Sean Browdy got called was a child molester. That ain't right. But he did a whole lot of stuff too. I mean, he said a whole bunch of N words and BITCHs and all that too. So ain't nobody hands clean. It's just you guys are eliminating your entertainment for what though?
Right, right, right.
You
You're
get what
right.
I'm saying?
maybe
It's just
maybe
like,
maybe QB's entertainment was helping us cope with things, cope with maybe
I
depression
agree.
people
That's what
have.
I'm.
And
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
agree
just
with you.
saying maybe his entertainment was helping people get to the day. Maybe his entertainment, his laugh, it was helping us go on the next day. I'm just saying don't discount his entertainment because we had fun. We was over there kiki and laughing.
You got a point. You got a point.
I'm
Definitely.
just
But you
saying.
know what?
I'm
Just
just
the
saying.
same for every content creator. And you know I'm devil's advocate all the daggone time. Hey, Super D49. I am devil's advocate, and I for one love to hear QB laugh
At
constantly.
Tenari K, that's what I'm saying. Like
And nobody said,
nobody's hands are clean, so you shouldn't
yeah,
strike.
that's
Yes.
You
he
know.
didn't deserve to have the channel snatched though. It kind of seemed wrong to me to have the channel snatched. I mean, goodness. Look. Now, if this don't make you laugh, oh, Jesus. Every time Andrea calls me and QB ringtone go off or somebody else call and I hear him laughing, I can't do nothing but smile. I can't do
Yep.
nothing but smile. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. His laugh is something else. That's our baby right there. That's our baby. But you know what? You're right. Nobody's hands are clean. I just feel like everybody's doing the same shit, you know. So instead of um, going for the juggler, it just gets to be too much. I mean, just damn, I mean, really have a behind the scenes conversation without all the cussing and fussing and say, look, dude, really, call me a pedophile, all right? This ain't cool. We need to stop this shit now. That I'm not gonna handle. But just to go in and Aisha's kind of right, perhaps he did do that. We don't know. But all I know is I miss damn it QB. And look, BS started stalking his house and his kids. From Sean Bradley. See, I didn't know all that. Oh Lord.
That's just
See, I won't hear then. But
no me
Lord
either.
have mercy. It's just too much. It's too much. And Super D, where you been? We been wondering where you was. My goodness. And you look now, Summer Breeze says it just goes to show that a bigger YouTuber lost his way and allowed a smaller YouTuber to show just how weak he is.
That's
I
right, Summer Breeze. I
yeah,
agree. I agree.
yeah,
I agree with Summer Breeze said. I definitely agree.
yeah,
But
yeah,
at the same time, this QB's mishap have taught us all like what we want when we doing on our own channels. So
right.
Miss Beach came in and showed us what we should not do too. So I mean, he's helping us in a way that he's still helping us.
Yes, 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 yes. I
And
am
we ain't when he come back and he start a new channel, we're gonna be right there subscribing for his new channel. Whatever channel he had, we're gonna keep on subscribing.
Right, right. And look, straight from the hip said the lawsuit was for defamation. So that was for defamation. And I don't know what happened. Oh, guess what? It didn't go through, right? Definitely. So now tell me this. Autumn said that Rick Reed has called JC far worse things than QP did. And yet he was never flagged by him, or not just flagged, struck. But does he actually put up pictures? Did he put up pictures of JC when he was talking about him? Did he stream
I don't
anything?
know. I don't know because I don't watch him, so
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you.
I
yeah,
think his commentary was far worse than what QB ever said. You
yeah.
know,
Oh
so
yeah, yeah. It's just, I mean, Jesus.
and then they made up. So I
It,
get it
yeah,
too.
Reed goes. I mean, he's Mr. Reed goes in. I mean, my gosh. And you right, Karen. QB is humble. He's a
Mm-hmm.
humble person. It takes a lot. But when he goes there, it's like no pulling him back. We would have been standing in front of him while he was bouncing up and down. I can imagine that right there. We trying to hold him back or stand in front. He trying to get around everybody. I can see him.
Lori,
I
read what what the BK said. Read what she said.
Okay. So let's see. BK, where you at? I see. The BBK said, but Tanari K, yeah, but the channels were taken because of the habitual offenses. You can't get struck back to back to back. That's the reality. But QB said he don't give a when he returns. But can he get a new IP address other than getting a VPN? And will Google let him back on with it?
I don't really think the IP address has anything to do with it.
Well, that's
I
how
think he
Google will
just
identify you.
yeah
Yeah.
they identify a device that he's on. I
Right.
think he just needs to maybe try to create another account.
It's still
You
gonna
know,
come from the same IP address. I
I can't.
think,
Yeah, I can't really speak on that. So
yeah, he's gonna need to get a private VPN.
no, he would have to get another device if they were blackballing him, not blackballing,
He
him,
can
but
do both. Get a new
maybe.
phone and get a virtual private network.
Well, the device is more important than the network because they're probably identifying him from his device, the address associated with his device.
Yeah, because the device does show up with when you are logged in, and the IP address as well. So I'm thinking he would have to do both, but if he got caught, then he could be. I don't even know what else they could do for him. I mean, really,
Because it is against the rules. Once you get struck,
or
like once
banned. Yeah,
you're banned to go on create another channel.
so he can't be another person. Are we giving VS some hints? And Leak did say he can use another VPN, but if he
So they
comes up
probably
here and he's still him, they can call that out too. And the minions are waiting for that.
he
You
should have
know,
changed his name. That probably would caught him up. Was he was using the same similar name, QB.
but that's
You
his
know,
trademark. That's his brand.
hey, but this ain't his company though. Like he's
Yeah,
using
you're
somebody else's
right.
platform. It's their rules.
You're right. You're right. Jay Dunn said he'll need to start over completely. They won't allow him to put AdSense checks in his own name if he is truly banned. That's right. He would have to put the AdSense account into someone else's name. QB, if you want me to hold some money for you, I'll gladly hold some money for you down here in the Virginia.
Is
I
that
will.
Sir
Lori,
Dunn?
I'm just
Lori, what did the BK say? What did she say in the thing? I can't see it. I just see she wrote something.
BBK said, okay,
She
yes,
put your,
it gave a D, but remember, she was using supporters accounts, which is what QB can do also. So wait a second. DVD, let me see what you had said, girl. You said, did it YouTube ban VS at one point, but she came back? Okay, so that was the question. And the question that she answered was, yep. But remember, she was using supporters accounts, which is what QB can do too. So if he does that, will he, will that get the person he's using in trouble? Or because I remember seeing simply Trey on the Wrenches channel doing a live. I remember that. Oh, somebody, we're gonna help him return one way or the other. We gotta dress him in a whole new outfit and put his whole hand. Oh, okay. BBK said if he get caught. And yeah,
Okay.
you're right about that. But now what Jay was saying when she was saying that about the AdSense check, that's the whole point of the content creators who have more, getting to the 1,000 people so that you can put ads in and then get a small revenue, however big or however small it is, and to get sponsored. Oh, wait a minute, BBK, you wrote me a post up here. Hold on, girl, did I see? Okay. He's going to get help to return. When you get banned, your IP gets banned. See, that's what I was talking about. Your IP gets banned. And when the IP gets banned, then how you gonna need to get a private network. And
No, he
no,
needs to get another device. The
well,
IP is
no,
coming from the.
but the IP comes from the house, so he gonna
It
need
could
to get that check.
no. Let's say you and Lori were using the same network, right?
Mm.
But different accounts, and then Lori does something foul. That's
Hey,
not right that you get banned because she's using your network. They do it from the device.
okay.
Lori, our time is up because Bama Girl is on. So our
Oh,
time is running up. Our time is running up. Okay.
okay. Well, go ahead on over there. I'll meet you there. Over there, when everybody done, I'll come on. But you go over there. I'll be there. Look, I'll be in the house later. I'll be in the house later. You trying to make me come inside because the street lights is on? I,
No, we said an hour. We said I'm trying to keep the time limit.
we did. So go ahead on. I promise I'll be there in just a little bit. But we is definitely trying to figure out how we can get look, just in case it should happen to us. We wants to
That
know.
is that is true. I don't took plenty of notes tonight. Okay, I got notes and making sure this don't happen to me. I'm taking notes.
Oh, okay. She look, Andrea gonna benefit off of all of us. She just gonna be writing everything down. Mhm.
Well, it's good information to have. Okay, just good information to have.
It is. It is. Yes, it is. And QB, for the record, I will hold on to some money for you, boy. I'll send it right on over. You just tell me. Now, Sir King, I got a question. Now,
Mhm.
VS, they said 3 years, so her IP address is probably locked. And I didn't know they could do that, but her IP
You
address
have
is
to have
locked.
an
No,
But
not
incognito.
necessarily. Not necessarily. That was a mandate handed down by the courts. That had nothing to do with YouTube.
okay, but can't they, you know,
She got rid of her channels to comply with the court order.
okay, but
I
now
feel
3 years, what if she, okay, what if she just comes up there with a whole nother name and a whole nother personality? Like cute, like Craig. What if she become Craig brother Day Day?
then that's fine.
Come on,
Mm.
be Day Day. VS gonna be Day Day and come back up there. And then everybody gonna say, who is Day Day sound like Manny?
I do think she will come back because that is a revenue stream for her, but it will depend on what her
Right.
what her shtick is.
Okay, okay.
What
And
content will she
you're
now
right.
be
You would have
producing?
to have an account. Somebody have an account to go through, but go through an account incognito. You
You
know.
can't do it incognito because when you're
Right.
incognito, it forces you to create an account. So that's
Ah.
not going to work.
Right. 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 Okay. And now Mr. Debonair, he straightened it out. He said that Sir King is absolutely correct. The IP is your device identifier. So QB will need a new device. So let me get this correct. So I understand. If I'm on my laptop and I'm on my home computer and I got a
That's
second computer in there, all three of them have different IP addresses.
Correct.
Okay,
Mhm.
I thought that the cable, like my cable had that one main IP address that everything was because my wireless is going to all the devices
Right. They're not going to ban you based on
on my
your
cable.
router. They're not
Okay,
going to ban you based on your router. They're going to ban you based on the device
That
itself.
yep.
okay. So now the channels. So okay, his channels. I guess all of his channels are hooked up to.
They was all connected together. They was all connected together.
Okay,
The channels was. They said
I
they was all connected together.
hey Justine, thank you, brother-in-law. Now I get it. And Sir King was being very patient with me. He's like, no, Lori, not like that. Okay.
No, it's hard for people to understand because each device, your network has, an address too.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
And
so
Justine
it could be confusing.
yeah, and Justine said your routers can be changed, given new IP addresses. So the router would give a new IP address with the same device. Is that right?
That's why they were telling him to use a VPN
Right.
so that the address associated with his router can be like bounced around.
Right. Right.
But but that don't fly with
Same
a
device.
device.
Mm.
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha. So
wrote that down. I
he
wrote
can
that down
what
too.
if he rent, like say he go to a place and rent a computer and he could do it from there and rent a computer on a private VPN.
It's not so much the VPN; it's the device. You need
Oh,
to.
okay. So he can still go with it and just he can go rent him a little laptop or something like that, and he can do it from there, right? He can get him a finger
Right,
hut
because
now,
look at this case. Let's say you're at a library. The library is broadcasting a signal from a router.
right?
Well, everybody's using the same router, but it
Ah,
will be dumb for YouTube to block everybody based on the router because you could be affecting hundreds of people.
right,
So
Mm.
the
right.
best thing would be to block them by device. That way, you're targeting that one individual who was the offender.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Man, that's I mean,
A lot. That's a lot of work. That's what we're saying about them channels. It's a lot of work. That's what he said.
yeah, I'm
So
so
he put a lot of work in them. Put a lot of work in them channels. It
right.
took him a minute to get up to 1,000. And
That's true. That is true.
and
Man,
get not only get 1,000, but and get monetized too.
that's true. That's true because you do go through a review process. And just like Justine said, your routers can be changed, right? Given new IP addresses, we got that. And now, straight from the hip, said if VS comes back, she goes to jail, period. As soon as
No,
they
she
figure
don't.
it out.
No, she don't. If 3 years, if she serves that probation and the court is satisfied with her behavior, she's not going back to jail. Remember, we got to remember now, she wasn't thrown in jail for her behavior.
No,
I
I
mean,
think
sorry,
she means
for her
now. Like
online
she comes
behavior.
back before that she tries to pop off before the 3 years because it's been like what 2 months, 3 months at the most.
Yeah,
No,
and
it
you got to
happened.
remember that's conditional too.
Okay.
If the court is not satisfied with her behavior, she can get an additional 3 years of probation.
Oh God,
I okay.
my
Didn't know
God,
that.
that's a long time because that ain't just banned from YouTube. That's banned from damn it all social media. Oh my gosh. We would look, your husband said that we need to do a GoFundMe to get QB a new laptop. Yes, me and QB, we need two new laptops.
Oh Lord.
Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Debonair. Just send
He
it over
said
here to me, and I will make certain that
he
both
said
of us get
QB,
it.
but yeah, he might need a new laptop. But okay, we're good for me. Then they the minute we put a GoFundMe up, people gonna start talking about it. I mean, tripping. The minute we start saying we getting him a laptop, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Miss
look,
V
him
said yes, we
and
do.
me, we have to stay together. This comes as a package deal with me and QB. Okay,
Well, I'm just saying the minute we start saying we want to give him a laptop, we're gonna have so many people talking about it. Go for me. But if
okay,
you
look,
want to,
all
if if everybody's saying let's do it, shoot, I'll put 5 on it.
Okay,
Okay,
again,
let me throw this. Let me throw this wild idea out here.
throw it out.
Okay,
If
throw it out.
Rick Reed and James can make peace, do you think somebody, I don't know who, can broker peace with James and QB for him to retract those claims?
You couldn't even broke a piece with JC and with Ty. I mean, good lord.
I think this
I think
is
not.
this is more, and then I just think this could be just. He did say he will keep on dragging, so I think it has come to a point that it
Of
come to
no
no return.
return.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, but
no return.
when do you set aside like I'm about to say
Pride,
something messy. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Come on, Sir Key. Don't say that messy. Though. I'm just saying.
in a sense, when does pride get set aside and for the benefit of all, we just say, that's it. That's it. No more. Because
Because
yeah,
I'm gonna
we
say it.
did
I'm gonna
have
say
a little
it.
thing at one point, just a little thing, and we
I
were
mean, I'm not QB. I can't say I'm done. I can't say
right.
that I'm still
And
at war
Diva D
because
said that's right, but
I'm
not
not.
after all the things that was said about
Yeah,
Emmanuel and the fact
yeah,
that said about James Caldwell too. I mean, that's a hard pills to swallow for both.
yeah for both. So I don't. I just don't think. I think it's just more war.
Yeah,
It ain't no. I think it ain't no book of peace no more because to me he feel like he don't the man don't hit below the belt, and
that's
so
true. That is
there's no.
true. And Autumn said no because JC would think he could bulldoze everyone like that.
Yep. So if QB gets in, that means any other YouTuber who is lower than JC, then he gonna think it's okay to bully the rest of us.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. Now, Summer Breeze said Lady Riri only dis with JC because he started beefing with Sean Bradley. Said, don't get it twisted.
That's
Lady Riri needs allies. Lady Riri
yes,
don't seem to have allies nowhere. What in the world?
yeah. So I'm just saying I don't see no return in this.
Yeah,
So
it does.
there's no return in this. QB said no. I can't accept your apology because maybe you don't say it too much. And then I do think when you bring up somebody's dead spouse is that's hit below the belt.
That's true. And so is being called a pedophile.
But
Just
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, this is about business. You know what
yeah.
I mean? So are you gonna have you learned from this?
What is
Or are
there to
you gonna
learn?
still let your emotions
Well,
run your page?
I can't speak for QB. I can
That's
only
true.
I can't speak for him. So I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. I'm not gonna speak for him. Well, I'm saying it. If it was war, if it was war for me, it's just war for me. Period. It sometimes sometimes the cost is saying I'm gonna keep on doing it. So I'm just saying that's for me. That's just me personally.
Yeah, but I kind of understand. Look, everybody talking about let's get $5 from the check. Let me give you my address. Okay. Let me do me. I'll give me and QB a nice old what is it, a surface? I ain't sure what it is, but I'll find on out.
If we gonna do it, we gonna do it. I'm just, you
And
know.
QB got a job better than all of us. What is wrong with y'all? QB like, go ahead and buy it.
No, but
But
I'm just shocked that he can't get on another device and create another account. I mean that's crazy.
What? I mean, he can't or he shouldn't.
I thought he said he couldn't.
Oh, well, hell. In that case, we only need one surface. And let me give you the address. It is.
I mean, we gonna do a go eat fun. Let's do it and see if we can get up a computer. I'm sure let's do it, honey.
Well,
Everybody saying they gonna put some money on it. Okay,
But we have to put a clause in it
what's the clause?
that he can't be putting pictures of James Caldwell in his content.
so now we gonna police him.
Now we gonna police him new too, girl, Turkey.
Well, how many
Okay.
GoFundMes are you gonna do then?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying you do one big enough for QB and me. Is anybody? Are y'all getting
Right.
this?
But if he then gets his other page taken again and the IP blocked, then he'll need another device.
Yeah, but I won't have that problem. Just for the record, and y'all can tell me what I can and cannot do. If you
Okay,
record,
I just think you
that
can't
put don't
tell.
that pictures of
Still.
Andrea up there, I'd be like, all right, I won't put her up there.
I think when you start trying to tell other folks what to do, you might have a problem. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
they said how many GoFundMe's? Let's see. I got a truck out there. I got a rent payment, but all what you call is it? Oh, how many is
I'm just saying, to me, I'm just saying you can't be telling folks what to do. That's my own personal opinion.
right, right.
I
You are
mean, if you give somebody something, and that's just me, not telling anybody else what to do. But I feel like if I give somebody something, I can't be saying you can't do this and you can't do that. That's not, to me. That's not a gift, and that's just me.
why Miss V trying to front on me? I don't understand. I thought she loved me.
What Miss V say? What Miss V say? What Miss V
No,
say?
let's get QB right first. What? Yo, trust me.
Miss V
What?
said, "Oh, you come second, Laura.
I'm gonna
You
find
come."
the sale, Miss V. I'm gonna find the sale. Let me tell you, I can go to a store and I can make a clearance rack saying, "Girl, for $100, I'll come out there with 7 outfits for you." Yes, I will, and some drawers. So I'm trying to tell you, I can make a, I can
So,
do a sale.
I mean, that's just my only opinion. You can't be telling other folks what to do.
Lolo, look, she trusts Lolo. Thank you. Now you just want me to go in there and get you them 7 outfits and that pretty pair of drawers. See, I know how
I
it
got,
works
I
here
got
in
no
these
problem.
streets, as my ex would say, these streets in some
So,
strength.
yeah. So I mean, if we gonna do the GoFundMe, honey, I'll put some money on there. I have no problem.
Right, right. Now, but like Shay said, QB of the Midwest is his brand.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do? I mean, because honestly, that's his brand.
He has to change it
Oh,
because that's how they're dinging him. They're seeing that he's using one account that he's on timeout for and bouncing to another. If you read the YouTube rules, you can't do that.
so what if he? Okay, so does James Caldwell have a brand? I mean, is this? I don't even know if he has a brand. But
Not
again,
really. I mean, they know him as Treasure Lane and all that.
Spilly Boy, yeah, Spilly Boy TV.
Yeah.
I mean, I would guess that. But what did he trademark? His name, Spilly Boy TV. What did he trademark exactly? Oh, wait a minute. Summer Breeze said QB needs
We
to
need
trade.
to trademark his name.
Does that
Yeah.
mean that he won't get bless you, son? Does that mean he won't get blocked or flagged?
Well, QB
No.
needs to invest in the copyright
Okay. But say
so
so
that
write his own name. That ain't gonna stop anybody else.
no,
Yeah.
he needs to invest in something. I mean, they can his image. Once he invests in whatever, he can name it whatever. Once
Right.
he invests in that, people won't be able to use his image. He can strike them, and he'll have the documentation to YouTube to show them that his image, is copyrighted. That's the thing. He doesn't have anything to show them that his image is copyrighted. Like they take like third party, like let's
Right.
say more seriously than content creator to content creator. And I think that's what happened to James. They saw that James had a legitimate copyright, outside of YouTube, and they hurry up and did what they had to do to protect themselves legally.
Oh, so that's why they
So if
that's it.
QB had his own copyright, he trademarked
Hmm
his name, then
Copyright and trademark are two different things. If he had his copyright, then he could still easily prove that his image or his likeness is being used, and they take that more seriously and get that removed quickly.
That's true. Miss B, I believe you're right. His music is copyrighted.
Right. So I don't know about his. He has to figure out what he's doing wrong. Like he doesn't have the right people advising him because I think he may have the legal documentation in place for YouTube to take action on his behalf if he wanted to.
The thing is,
mm,
probably honestly needs to see a real lawyer. Go on and get that free first visit and get as much
No,
info.
he has a guy. He had a guy. It was his white man. that Wally interviewed, they used to be his manager. So I don't know if they're on good graces or anything, but I'm sure that guy can advise him to some extent.
Yeah,
You
to some
know,
extent. Yeah, but he gotta trust that guy too. You can't just, you know, you can't just go out here and ask somebody who used to do your stuff.
but it's not that hard for him to get his own
Yeah,
copyright,
and just
even if
like
it was
Stuart
good.
Reed said, he needs to do he needs to make his name, his brand into an LLC.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a
Which
limited
you know, he probably doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't own his own name. I don't know what's going on behind that, but
ah.
he definitely has this. You know, it would seem the stuff in place to counteract what's going on. So
Right, and he may be
Mm.
doing that. We may be sitting here throwing out ideas, and he's already working on it.
It could be, but my
Yeah.
friend did say we need to make a GoFund for the trademark.
So, okay, so all proceeds should come to me, and I will make certain that that we trademark everything, copyright it all, and start an LLC. And my fee is a small amount of. I'm
you
just
know, sadly, this is bound to happen sooner or later. I mean, if QB
for
wanted to go,
everybody
then yeah.
because QB is no more harsh than anybody else. I mean, dang, why
Yeah.
are you saying that you gave me aid? You got Tracy over there saying that Rebel Chopper and QB got aid. You got Chocolate Bay trying to out
Thank you.
somebody on the trying to
So
outreach.
so don't
Hell,
you think them three things is already bad to me?
that is true. So
But you're
wait,
not thinking about it. You're thinking about it. I'm not saying you guys are wrong, but you're thinking about it the wrong way. It's the people behind the scenes.
yeah, yeah, and
You
I got
know,
Okay,
maybe
we got I got that. It's other people
when
doing
we
it.
say
Okay.
JC, I don't think he lifted his fingers too much. It's the people back there,
Yes,
and
I
he
get
ain't gonna
that.
say too
I
much. He got
understand
the
that. I definitely
information.
understand that. But I'm just saying them two things are already bad. I'm just saying.
That
I
is true.
agree. I agree. And
Look,
you
your
got to understand.
husband said that he needs to trademark and copyright his name to prevent the other from talking about him. So if I copyright Lori, aka Lolo, people can't talk about Lori, aka Lolo.
They'll
Well, they
just make
can't.
up a name for you,
Yeah.
Jesus, that is really
but they
deep.
can't use your image though.
Can't use your image.
Child, use that image. It's your look. It's your bad luck. Knock yourself out.
Miss,
And
Mi-
you know what's grimy? Some other people are doing is
What?
that they're taking content, putting it on another website, changing the upload date to appear like it's earlier, and then reporting it to YouTube
Get out.
mm.
to show that
Dang.
they had the content up first.
What in the
Well,
entire what?
Miss V said we can who could talk to him and see what he want us to do because she said he may be tired.
Gee, that's true. But I mean, I don't have QB's number. I don't know. Andrea, you don't have his number, do you?
No, we only have email. Remember
Right.
we told him to stay off the phone, so
That
we
was
don't
yeah,
got
Andrea didn't say stay off the phones,
we
QB.
told him to stay off the phone, so we have email.
Oh, now see, Miss V said, y'all must understand if your name is copyrighted, you can report and sue. But don't you gotta have money to sue? That's a whole lot of time. And somebody just gonna say Lori, aka Lola. Oh, I'm suing you. Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's almost the same. It's the same. It's the same. If you have, if, like what she said, if you have copyright, you can't. You
Yeah.
can't. He can't sue
Right. And he
somebody.
works so damn hard. He
Yeah.
works so hard. But I'm not saying everybody else doesn't work hard on their
Mm-hmm.
channels, but we saw his work, firsthand. And I was
And
inspired in a way.
remember when he lost that channel when he came back and he said it was like half of his subscribers gone, so he had
Yeah,
to build that channel back up too.
yep. And his supporters came out in droves and built them right back up and
Back
up.
up.
And I think that is beautiful. This is why the subscribers that I have, I really appreciate them, and I'm glad that I'm building it organically because I actually have a rapport with my subscribers that
Mm-hmm.
come in. When they leave a comment or something, I can actually go in and I know a little bit about them, and I appreciate that. But I know when you get to a point where you are over 1,000 or you're 2,000, and like me and Rebel was talking, when you get up to there, you literally can't respond to everybody. So I can only imagine how Sean Bradley, and how JC and all those
Pay
ones
attorney
with those
fees.
huge subscriber counts, how they can not really speak to everybody or deal with every single person. But I mean, it just gets scary. You get a bit removed. So
Well, what to me this is a teachable moment because I've been writing notes the whole time. This teach me what I can do, what I can, and how not to lose my channel. Okay, well I've been writing, honey. I've been educated tonight.
uh, look, look, Miss B said, Miss B said, I wonder if Diamond Dory and Kiki would help us. Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
Miss B
Summer
got
Breeze.
jokes.
Summer Breeze said you pay attorney's fees, but what you gain in the end is much greater. Now, if he was to sue me, what he gonna gain? Because he had to be like that lady on Tiger King, Carol, trying to get some money out somebody, and you ain't got no money to get. We gonna come over here and make me sell my TVs. Let's
I
call
mean,
Diamond Dory and let's call Kiki.
no, we good. We get from somewhere else. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh my God, Sir King, what do you think about Diamond Dory and Kiki?
No,
I
no,
wouldn't.
no.
I really wouldn't trust
Mm,
Diamond Dory. I
mm,
wouldn't.
mm, mm,
I
mm,
would trust
mm,
Diamond Dory with my fish.
Mm-mm.
mm.
No.
And Miss B is being funny tonight, okay? Miss B being funny
I
tonight,
love me
cause
some Miss V.
Miss B is being funny, cause
Okay, look, Shay, she taking notes and everything. She gonna be the only one left with the channel when she get her channel. But she right here taking notes on everybody else.
well,
Okay,
hey, mine. They say a terrible mind is a waste when you're not learning. So I'm learning tonight. I'm learning from my friend QB. I'm learning how to do some things, what not to do. So shoot, I'm learning.
we are keeping Sir King as our. I want Sir King to be to be our lawyer instead of damn Diamond Dory. We need Sir King for that.
And then you have to also notice how, what is it? YouTube looks at things like a lot of people don't put the disclaimer. They need to put the disclaimer in the description box. They need to, if they're doing really commentary, it needs to be in the news section or something
Right,
like that. It shouldn't be in the entertainment. So you have to be careful how you label your work and stuff.
you're
I
right.
mean, there's a lot of nuances, but you can't. I mean, the gist of it is you can't use other people's work. I guess
That's
you know,
true. That
or
is
images. You
yes.
know.
All right. You are absolutely right. Now, see, Mr. Debonair, my brother-in-law, he said if you got a good case, the attorney won't charge you to represent. Like those kind of cases on their resume, they like those. Okay, but if they feel like you ain't gonna, that you might win, but you ain't gonna win no money because the people you suing ain't got no money, they be crazy. They be like, wait a minute, look. You ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. I don't know what you think I'm gonna do for you. Because and what if you don't win? That's when you have to pay them. Next thing you know, you got to pay $5,000 because you done went out there and he thought you was gonna win, and all of a sudden you ain't win. And he like, oh well, you still owe me $5,000. Okay, Miss V said we could roast each other, but no pictures. Okay,
Yeah.
but that means you still can't call people pedophiles. You still can't talk about people's kids and spouses and deceased ones. So
But I
what?
mean, you could. I mean, you could. But see, that's being hypocritical again. You could, but then you go and striking people's channels. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, where does it begin and where does it end?
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. That's what we're saying. Where do it begin and end?
Yes. Where does
Cause,
it
cause,
start?
cause it's one day that me and Lori arguing, and she said something about me, and I'm like, oh no. I mean, she used my image. I'm striking her. I'm like, no. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna do that because I don't really care. I'm not that petty. But It's
And
Depending
you
on
it's
know,
how bad you
it,
are.
and at the
yes,
end of the day, it's still that retraction thing.
True.
That simple retraction can take away all this. But who will compel James to do that? Mhm.
You mean like retract, like once he struck it, and can
He
he
can
retract it then, or how does that
he
work?
can he can retract the claim. He'll get an email. James received the email saying we took down whatever you found to be infringing on your
On
copyright.
I
right,
I
right.
And
I just I just don't think that's gonna happen. To be honest.
yeah, but I'm putting that out there
Yeah,
to say there's
that's a
potential, there's
possibility.
hope.
Okay,
So it's
Possibility.
not like it goes to YouTube and then that's the end of it. James can click that email that gives him the ability to retract that copyright claim and or strike, and his channel will be restored. Hopefully,
Yeah, and in a sense, I kind of understand. I understand where Sir King coming from because I mean, when you get down to it, what he said already about James Caldwell has been said. We've all heard it. We know the road, but is it more important for him to, keep going with it and
but
not
but
get his channels back?
but Lori, that's at the end of the day, it's not up to us.
Yeah,
It's up to QB. So I can't tell him when it's. I can't tell. I do want him to get his channel back. I would love it, but I can't tell him when to stop when he feel like he's at war. So
you
I'm
right.
just I just not. I mean, I want him to get his channel back, but I just cannot tell him when he's at war with somebody what to do. I
You're
just
right.
can't.
Shay said it.
That's
He just said that he will not retract anything
yeah, yeah.
that
okay,
JC
but
be talking about. You know what I
war happens all the time, but there's also peace negotiations.
mean? Yes. Does that
So,
mean
Honey,
that
I think
JC will
yeah,
take
I
out all his stuff?
yeah, but I have seen people with peace, but because they want peace, I just don't think this is it's in
like, I don't
between.
think James is as petty as I mean, he's petty,
I don't
but
know,
he's
but
Well,
he
not
just
I
like
said
don't
he
know.
acting like a hurt woman right now. So
Thank you.
yeah, he is acting like a hurt woman.
Yeah, I think petty goes a long way. And honey, I have heard he said he was petty. So if yeah, petty goes a long way.
Yeah.
Really, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. He said he was that damn petty. So I believe.
I mean, and he does probably feel like it did hurt his brand. I mean, somebody calling somebody a child molester is that, I mean, a pedophile, that's damaging to your brand. That's damaging to anything that got your name attached to it. You
well,
know,
we're responsible for the words that we use.
True,
So,
true. I agree with that.
but we are in the beef sector.
We are, in the, but that's what I said. I mean, if once you're in the B section for, then go back to the section that ain't nobody saying nothing about you, and you keep your mouth shut about everybody else too.
But
So
wait,
but
so
that's no
pedophile
excuse
is
though.
different from calling somebody a fat cow. You know what I'm saying?
But it's no excuse. We all can control what comes out of our mouth. You
Right,
know,
right.
just because you can say somebody's a pedophile, but that's not right to say. Like, it's like holding a standard for yourself. You know,
okay,
Yeah,
but okay, you can't tell nobody how to fight.
that's right.
I'm
yeah,
just saying. I'm just
okay.
saying.
You can't tell nobody how to fight, but when your channel get taken, now this is the repercussions and ramifications of that. Now, maybe if he had never said that, then James would be more willing to listen to his plea for his channel to get back.
True. But James
But
So
is
his
asking things, and why is he still up when he said stuff about Vi's daughter and
yes,
her
he
personal
has he
body?
has said disgusting things too. So he ain't the innocent poor victim over here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely. I mean,
He
did
is
anybody did we strike his chest? But see, okay, but like the difference, he may have said that, but Leah's name isn't copyrighted, and he did not show a picture of her, and I mean,
uh,
he didn't stream
you
anything.
can't you can't you're weighing the two things. One was copyright, and you're talking about James offering commentary.
Right.
Totally two different
So
things.
commentary, that's what I'm saying. Commentary isn't something that can be like it can be flagged though, right?
Yeah, it can be flags, but that's
Okay, yeah,
also but they don't but YouTube gets sketchy when it comes to freedom of speech.
You're right.
That's why people can go around and say the N word and all this other crazy stuff or hateful language, and it's still up there. Like I would have to specifically target Andrea Lynch and say her name and her, specific to her for YouTube to take action.
Okay,
But
but
they may base that on entertainment.
right. He did that and specifically said her and her daughter. He gave the daughter's name,
But that's not really Five Babe's name, though. That's not her legal name.
but that's her daughter's name.
But
They gave her daughter's name.
but that's her legal name on YouTube.
Uh,
I'm just
yeah, I
saying.
don't. Like I said,
It's
you
got to
get
be
away with a
copyright.
whole lot more saying something than showing a picture. Showing your picture gets you in a whole lot, a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's true. And he didn't show Leah's picture. He didn't show not even pictures of butts and things like that.
But like Reba Son Bree said, that's how he ended up getting that name. If I don't think if he would have it never said that, he would have never got that name. I'm just saying.
That's true. That's true. And she said, "What grown man? What grown
Thank
gay
you.
man
I
something
don't know
about
none.
somebody playing in a 7-year-old's arse? Gross and negative. That's how he gained the name of Creepy Caldwell." And I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree 100%. And
Yeah.
Q did not say anything about the Caldwell children and their arses. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But he did talk about James, and he did talk about the fact that it was something going on with the kids, something. And what was he that he said exactly?
I don't. I. Mm-mm.
I don't know, but he did. I mean, you gotta kind of like some.
I just feel like.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, and also you got to understand that the reason Google is acting so quickly on the picture thing is because they don't want themselves to be subjected to legal damage.
That's true. They don't.
It's something called the which is DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act,
Ah,
which
okay.
makes them forces them to legally comply. It's a law. It's not like a rule that
Right.
that Google created. It's a law, so they have to show that they complied in their best effort. That's why they, are acting so quickly on
Right.
copyright on images and video and so forth.
I got you. I got you. So I just think at this point we need to figure out what can be done. You know what I'm saying? To stop this. But then we go right back again to who can say this and who can say that and when can anybody say this. So we need to figure out.
In a minute, it's not gonna be called the B sector. It's gonna be called hurt feelings sector. Okay, I'm just saying it's not gonna be called the B sector. It's gonna be called the hurt feelings sector.
The hurt feelings sector. Well,
Yeah, because
this happens to everybody's to all the other sectors. This happens to them too.
I'm just saying. Now we can't. What we gonna do on Friday now? Who gonna no messy Friday, no kiki, no laugh. Okay,
What are we going to do on Fridays?
no
You want to go
Mondays.
skating? Me and Sir King say you want to go skating.
No, Lori, my knee hurts. Okay.
Child, if I got on some skates, oh my gosh. If you put this big hip on some skates, I already can barely stand straight. You put me on some wheels, it's all over.
Well, you know what? That'll be our Friday entertainment. So why don't you do that?
That's, that sure would be some entertainment. Yes, God, it would. All right, guys, I think it is time to go and check out. We got to go in the house and check out what's going on over on Bama Girls. Let's see what she's got and going on there. And let's see, look, Summer Breeze, you're right. It's been foul stuff that's said about everybody,
Yes.
about their husbands, about their kids, about we just need to. I mean, it's just a damn line. Draw a line. Leave the kids and the deceased spouses out of it.
Yep.
You
And
know,
like Miss V said, KB is still the king. Okay.
Okay, yeah, QB
And
is still. I can I see him more as a prince, as the head prince, the first prince. You know, not the king. Yeah, I want him to be the king, but he got to reach them 10,000 subs. And when he get that, I am all the way giving him them big old crown. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy a King Jives crown and print.
I don't know. That's a Burger King crown.
Oh, right now we can do the Burger King crown, but let him get the 10,000. We gonna get him a King Jives crown. We gonna make King Jives go
well,
ahead and
I
sell one
mean,
$15.
we have learned information tonight. We if QB want us to start a GoFundMe fund, we can do that so we can help him. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna help him get back on, hopefully soon, back
Yes,
on
and
these
that's if he
YouTube.
wants. We want to honor his wishes. I'm gonna honor
Yeah,
his wishes however
whatever he
he
wants,
wants.
and
And
hopefully he back on these YouTube streets soon.
yeah,
Than later, okay, sooner than later.
absolutely. I will see you all there. Sir King, it is always a pleasure, my dear. Absolutely.
Nice to see you, Sir King.
Likewise, same here. You take care now.
You
All
too.
right,
Bye
babies.
bye.
Y'all, please subscribe. Please leave a comment if you'd like. And like, share if you want. Come on back and see us when we hanging out again. I loves all y'all. Y'all make my day. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but everybody that popped on up in here has made my day, and I thank you so very much. I'll see you at Bama Girl house. We going in the house, y'all. For Mama come over here and get us and snatch us up and put it in her chat. Love y'all. My brother-in-law, I will check for you over there.